Welcome to the channel Collectibles or Junk. This is episode 1 of Magazine Mondays. So I have hundreds, if not thousands, of magazines I've collected over the years that I am slowly going to start selling off or even start framing. And this is the first one I want to go over with you guys. September 13th is the 29th anniversary of the death of Tupac Shakur. I was a senior in high school at the time. And still can't believe it's been 29 years since we lost Tupac Shakur. So this was the first Source magazine I bought back in the day, pre-1996. All my money went into sports cards and memorabilia. But 95, 96, I started to shift to getting into music, buying music. So I have here the very first Source magazine that I bought. It is the November 1996 edition. So I like to go through it with you guys. For those of you guys who are into magazines, maybe hip hop, got an AZ ad right there. Like I said, for those of you guys that have been following the channel, Grand Hills, I had the ones the year before that. I had a dream of opening up my own baseball card store from basically 1989 to 1999, I guess you could say, maybe even 2009 was my goal in life. And all my money from 89 to about 95 went into sports cards. Got really into hip-hop in 91, 92. Started buying some things. Carl Kanai is probably one of my favorite clothing lines back in the day. 91, 92, I got into hip-hop and started buying music. By the time 95, 96 came, most of my money was going into buying CDs. I didn't really get into the magazines like that. I bought this one because Tupac died. Carl and I should come back, by the way. And I held on to it. So this magazine has been preserved in a magazine holder with cardboard backing for the last 29 years. So that's my first time looking at it. Since then, as you can see here, this is right in the heat of the East Coast West Coast battle. Unfortunately, it took the lives of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. Just the way players play. Alonzo Hunter. It was a big song back in 96 for me, my senior year of high school. I bought that single. I didn't really buy singles like that, but it's one of the few singles I bought. Used the album Heavy Rotation, Crucial Conflict. Love that album. Some classics here, guys. So this magazine's from November 96. Source magazine was indeed the Source. PMD's solo album. I love PMD's solo albums. Rough, Rugged, and Raw. And the Source got silly, I guess, when Benzino kind of power tripping and getting crazy. Speaking of Benzino, right on cue, Mighty RSO. I like the song Hellbound back in the day. One song I knew of them. So I was looking at this unsigned hype section. I remember this guy, Brooklyn. Agent 106. Don't remember him. Jay with the Damager. Met him about 10, 15 years ago. A lot of ads in the Source OGC. Very slept-on group. When you think of Boot Camp Click, you think of Smith & Wesson, Helter Skelter, Black Moon. OGC gets forgotten about, but that album was Flames. The second album was probably even better and even more slept-on, unfortunately. It came out like 98, 99. So Trigger the Gambler. Poor Righteous Teachers from Trenton, New Jersey. So about 5 minutes in. If you're still with us, thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. There's OGC right there. It's not all, I don't do all hip-hop, guys. Sports, anything collectibles I like. And this is a 29-year-old magazine. Is Everlast, House of Pain. This album was really good. Ironically, I didn't listen to it until like, I think around St. Patty's Day, so about 6 months ago. It was the first time I ever listened to that album. I was big into the House of Pain when they first dropped in 92, 93, and the Who's the Man soundtrack. And remember when they dropped their singles, I was into them. Never bought another House of Pain album, though, outside the very first album. And I remember my friend had that third album, I think Truth Crushed to Earth or something like that. It was Benzino. And he swore it was like their best album. I've heard that quite a bit through a few different people, that third House of Pain album was the best album, but I just never got it. And I finally listened to it because I became a big Everlast fan and became a solo artist. Hated the fact he did rock, but my best friend, who was a bigger hip-hop head than me, whose opinions I trust, told me I need to stop fronting and check Everlast out, and I bumped his solo work, and he actually became one of my favorite rockers too. But anyway, never listened to the whole third album. It is really good. It's a shame to get thrown in there as hip-hop one-hit wonders. Most people only know Jump Around, which is terrible because that second album was okay. Again, I listened to that around the same time, but the third album was really dope. So if you like hip-hop, trust me, check out that third House of Pain album. You won't be disappointed. Guru from Gangstar's on there. Real Live had a couple good songs back in this day. I said Real Live-ish remix with Wu-Tang on there. Killer Sin from Killer Army. Crucial Conflict from Chicago. Hey was so dope. Some of my favorite songs are about smoking weed, and I never smoked weed in my life. That Cobra ad. Yo-Yo's dope. So many clothing lines back in the day, man. Sure, there's still a lot of clothing lines, but so many ads I should have said. Dayton Family, never really got into them. Decision 96. Bill Clinton against, I forgot, who was that against? Bob Dole, that's right. Jeez. Some politics stuff I can get into. Be Legit. Don't remember him. I remember the name, but never heard anything from him. It is the Pac stuff. What a tragedy. I knew exactly where I was. I remember exactly where I was when I heard Pac died. I was on the street, hanging out with high school friends, and got the news. It's before cell phones, before the internet was really in everybody's household. I really didn't get into the internet until about 99, 2000, or so 2000. Got my first laptop 2001, I think it was. Pharoah Monch. Echo advertisement. Some Pac pics. But yeah, so I'm going to release this first Magazine Monday on September 13th, which is not a Monday. It's actually going to be a Saturday. Maybe I'll do it earlier. In tribute to Tupac, the 29th anniversary of his passing away. Kind of cheated, you know. I'm not recording this on a Monday, although I do plan on doing Magazine Mondays weekly from now on out. It's been an idea of mine for a while now. I was supposed to start last Monday, but last Monday was Labor Day. I was going to start it yesterday, which was Monday, because today is Tuesday. And I just didn't do it. And I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things. I've had a few people, which I was very flattered, to get messages from, Ask me how come I haven't been doing videos. It's been, you know, summertime's a little crazy. I'm a teacher, and did work a summer job this year, and I do have 2 small children, so it's not very easy to get away from them unless it's late night. And I hurt my knee again, guys. So when I started this channel, I hurt my knee. Was out on workers' comp. And guess what? I'm on workers' comp again. So it is the middle of the day on a Tuesday. All the kids are in school. And I am home again. Old man injuries. So playing soccer with the kids in the summer. There's the OGC album, 3.5 mics. And Jay with the Damager. Suck the Shocker. I actually bought that album. It's trying to be different. I'm About It, dope song. I give Master P props for what he did independently. Poor Righteous Teachers, I remember this album. Of course, I remember the old stuff, Funky Joint, Rock That Funky Joint, and all that stuff. The Bush Babies were dope because they dropped the duh. I was saying, yeah, I got a little knee injury playing soccer with the kids again. Al Tariq, 2.5 mics. Jeez. Punk Barbarians, don't remember them. And yeah, tore my knee up, had surgery 3 weeks ago yesterday, and I'm home again. So plan on doing a lot of videos. Thankfully, my mother-in-law and mom will watch the baby. My son's 2 years old now. Big Noid, Large Professor, Keith Murray, E40. So hoping to get back into the swing of things. I'm organizing the basement, which is way overdue. And part of the things I'm doing is I'm framing some magazines that I want to keep. There's Buckshot. I want to keep in display. So this is one of the magazines I planned on framing. So I figured before I frame it, let me do a video real quick. And here it is, the first video of Magazine Mondays. This source had a lot of ads in the back in the day. So let me know if you remember this magazine. Let me know if you bought the Source magazine back in the day. When I entered college in 1997, actually started getting a subscription to Source magazine in 1998. So my freshman year of college, I started getting a subscription. I ran all the way until about 2004. And Benzino started with the goofy Eminem stuff, so I just stopped. Because I was a big Eminem fan back in the day. And that was it. I sold most of my Source magazines off, except for about 10, 15 of them of the artists that I really loved and liked and was a big fan of. So thanks for watching, guys. This is episode 1 of Magazine Monday. This magazine is the November 1996 Source magazine. If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe. Peace.